I just came to the realization why I'm single. Every guy that I'm like, oh yeah, he's attractive. Okay, this is not supposed to be offensive, but I see their wives and they just look like so, like, you know? Like, not like this.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, like, I pretend my tattoos are gone. Dude, I look crazy.
More like a lady, that's what she wants to say.
Like, that's why guys don't want to wife me up.
Yep.
And I just come to this realization today.
Thank you, come again.
Hey, it's Jenna. Recently divorced and kind of figuring out this new way of life. I was married for 23 years and with that person for 3 years prior. So for a total of 26 years of my life, I have been out of the game of dating, making friends, going out, and stuff like that as a single woman. It's kind of interesting because it's so lonely at this stage in life after divorce, especially with older children, because you make all your friends when they're younger. I'm recently divorced, and things that I have realized I will not put up with while dating in my 40s.
Okay.
1, a man who randomly sends me a D-pic. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, guys, women don't want to see that. Stop doing that. You're not going to attract women that way.
2,
And don't tell me in the comments, no, it worked for me. You're the exception, you're not the rule.
a man that cannot communicate. If you can't just talk to me about how your life is, what's going on.
Yeah, but men and women are different. The way that men communicate is way different from women. Let me just show you an example here, guys, so you can understand better.
Here's how men communicate with each other. Hey man, you want to go out to the restaurant? Yeah, what time? 7:30? Okay, I'll see you there. That's how men communicate with each other.
True.
Here's how women communicate with each other. Hey, what are you doing tonight? I don't know, my hair is all up. Well, what do you want to do later? I'm not sure. The conversation goes everywhere. This type of conversation is very natural and normal for them. When I say men and women, a better description would honestly be masculine energy and feminine energy. Because there's a lot of women who can have masculine energy and a lot of men who can have feminine energy. Feminine energy is very flowy. Masculine energy is very directed. When you go and you're talking to girls and you want a vibe or chemistry with the girl, when a girl's like, we have a vibe or we have chemistry, what she's really saying is when I talk with him, it feels like this and it feels natural and normal. And so being able to do both of these things, I think is really important for a guy.
Yeah, I know lots of guys that knew how to talk to women, even when I was younger, when I didn't know how to talk to women. And they had lots and lots of success. They had that confidence in them. They knew exactly what to say, when to say it. Unfortunately, those are the men that get women. That's why I say to you guys, you need to have practice. You need to talk to women in order to do everything. Talking to women will let you see how they really are, let you see the red flags, let you see what works, what doesn't work for you, how to talk, everything.
You know, good things, bad things, all that. We need to be able to communicate like we're best friends. 3, there has to be sexual chemistry.
I'm recently divorced and dating in 2023, and let me tell you, it's a shit show. But here's a couple things I realized that I thought I'd share them with you. However, there's a guy and girl for everybody.
So she's 47 and she still believes in fairy tales, that your true love is out there somewhere. That's why she's still single. In 2024, she's still single because I watched her page and she's still single.
No need to rush. I promise you. My inboxes are full. They're so full that I'm overwhelmed and I feel ruined.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that they're full of men that want to marry you. Most of them are just men that want to smash, and the rest of them, you're not attracted to them.
I don't mean to be rude. I don't even look at him at this point.
I literally don't even know how to start this, but I'm not okay. Like, legit, I'm not okay. Okay.
1-900-9099-CRY.
The reason why below bare minimum low effort men love to scare us with the prospect of being alone, of being worthless, is because they are projecting.
Nobody's saying you're worthless. I'm just saying you're worth less than in your 20s. But the problem is you're 35 and your standards just go up and up and up. And you say, oh, I know my worth. No, you don't.
Their fears of being alone and worthless. They simply cannot fathom that women are choosing to be single. Because a man who does not have access to women is a loser as per the rules of the games of men. They cannot understand that they are not trophies in the world of women. Do you get it now? That's why they're always projecting,
you're gonna hit the wall. You're gonna be worthless.
I'm not single. I've never had problems with women. I have money. And I'm still saying that women over a certain age are going to hit the wall if they don't prioritize finding a man, getting married. I'm still saying that. So I must be a loser. I must be an incel. I've heard all the insults you can say. They don't bother me. They don't.
So many bodies, you're not even a virgin.
like,
Need to start getting asked to be set up. It is truly, like we were saying before, like the most human thing.
So I made this bet with my boss like a couple years ago, and I've now added my best friend, her husband, and a couple other friends. But I feel like I'm just going to open it up to the general public because I'm good for it. So the bet/offer is if you introduce me to my husband and I marry him, I will give you $5,000. I don't have to stay married to him for long. I can get divorced in 20 years. It doesn't matter. But if you introduce me to a man that I walk down the aisle and get married to, I will give you $5,000. My DMs are open.
Okay, let's talk about this. So, I'm offering a $5,000 referral bonus to anyone who finds me a husband. Yes, the video you just saw, that is her. That is who the New York Post wrote about. So, here's my thing. This is what men keep telling us. We want to say that they're being mean and bashing women.
Yes, you are all incels. How dare you criticize something that I'm saying? How dare you react to videos of women? How dare you, you incel?
And when they tell us that you will hit the wall, once you enter your mid-30s,
Yeah.
they are not lying. This is what we need to realize. When a man gets married, most of the time he wants to build a family with that woman. It's very hard for women over 35 to naturally bear children.
True.
That's not hearsay. That's not an opinion. That is pure facts.
How dare you? How dare you criticize women? You should be ashamed of yourself. Incel.
Why is it that every man, 30 and above, mid-30s, whatever, who is out there in the dating world is deceitful? It is impossible to find someone who's not.
Because women can handle the truth. And because if we told you the truth, you wouldn't want to see us anymore. Plus, there are plenty of good men out there. But the ones that you want, that have lots of options, that's why they lie. Because they have lots of options. They don't really care about you or your feelings.
What I mean by deceitful is the ones that obviously lie, but also the ones that don't even know themselves well enough. And they're suddenly like, oh, I realized that like, I really like X, Y, and Z. And so sorry, I can't be with you. And it's like,
well, let me tell you something. You might be nice in pictures, but when a guy starts dating you, starts talking to you, and he sees all the red flags, he will lie. He will run away. That's why he told you, oh, I want to see somebody else. I don't want to see you anymore. Because you're full of red flags in his eyes. You're not worth it.
you're in your 30s. You've been on this planet for 30 plus years. There's no reason why you shouldn't have your shit together and have your shit figured out by now. I would assume you dated a bunch of people, you know your likes and dislikes. Like, if you don't, then get the F off the dating apps and figure yourself out. Because it is unfair to go on there and waste somebody else's goddamn time.
Sometimes the person that you want doesn't deserve you. Now, my question is, why do we pick those people? What makes us pick the person that we know subconsciously doesn't deserve our love?
Because you like chads, because you like toxic men, because you don't want the nice guy, you want the bad boys. That's the problem.
Huh? I'm ready to fight myself. What past trauma? Which one of you motherfuckers made me like this? Huh?
Nobody made you like this. Nobody.
We go for the toxic boys.
Yeah.
Because they're interesting and fun.
Yeah.
Why? We don't want stability and
No.
true love?
No, you don't want the nice guy. No. You want to be treated poorly and then complain about it on TikTok and say, where are all the good men at?
My therapist is definitely getting a call later.
Thank you. Come again.
I'm gonna blow your
Yeah, her therapist. You understand why she's single?
mind. This is my face with a ring light and the bold glamour filter. This is my face with a softer filter and a ring light. No ring light. Oops, just kidding. No ring light. No filter. And then this is my face in real life. And with the allergic reaction and hives that I am having everywhere. So, yeah.
I'm all for women's rights and girl.
Yeah, guys, in 2024, especially with the rise of AI and all the programs and all the apps that use AI, it's so hard to trust that somebody looks exactly how they look in their pictures.
Power, but we'd be lying if we thought it was not changing the landscape of dating. I can't tell you how many guys I've gone on dates with that are worried about opening a door for me because I might get offended. Literally, a guy had a girl get offended because he did that for her. Guys don't want to ask for our number. They don't want to pick us up for a date. They question whether or not they should pick up the tab because they're worried that women are going to get offended because some women out there get offended. So if you're the type of girl who wants to pick up her own tab, does not want the guy to open the door for you, then that's your prerogative. But don't mess it up for the rest of us who like.
They already did. They already messed up everything for everybody. That's the problem. And I don't see a way back until there are so many women that are alone, women like this making TikTok, that in 10 years, 20 years realize that it was all a lie, and there are so many lonely women out there that they all get together and change. Nothing will change. Nothing.
Guy to be a gentleman.
And not even then. Just think about it. The younger generation, the younger women, won't listen to the older ones. Won't listen to what happened to them. No, they will do the same mistakes over and over and over, and the next generation will do it again and again. Until something happens. I don't know what, but something will.
And actually want to treat us well and open the door for us and do all those chivalrous things that are dead. Maybe there should just be a separate app for the women who want to be super independent and do their own thing, and then a separate app for the rest of us who want men to be genuine, who want to be chivalrous, who want to open the door.
No, that can't happen because they all want equality. They don't want separate apps because that would be discrimination.
Put us somewhere else and separate us from the ladies who don't like any of that stuff. So for the guys out there that might be watching this video, just know that not all women want to be equal in absolutely every area of their lives. And that's okay. Some of us want the gentleman. We want to just take a step back and know that we don't have to do everything by ourselves. Unlike what this generation is trying to make us all think and believe that we should be doing.
Imagine this. You're talking to a guy for about 2 months. Things are going really well. He takes you on an awesome weekend getaway to a cozy cabin. It's perfect. You're like,
I'm already seeing where this is going. He took her to the cabin and then he ghosted her or something like that because he just wanted to smash.
a couple weeks after the cabin, things are kind of slowing down a little bit. And you check in and you're like, is everything okay? He says, yeah. Explains what his family's dealing with. Says, this is why, I'm sorry. I said,
Yeah.
no problem. I can give you as much or as little space as needed. He says, nope, I appreciate you. I want you, I want to keep pursuing this.
He wants to keep smashing you, but not see you all the time, just when he remembers.
Actually. So you give him his space. You haven't seen each other in a couple weeks. You make plans to see each other today. This morning you talk to him. He tells me what's going on. I say, you have a lot going on. Do you want to reschedule tonight? He says, no, I haven't seen you in weeks. I want to see you tonight.
So he hasn't seen her in weeks. What did I tell you? He doesn't want to lose her forever. He still wants to smash, but he doesn't want to see her every day.
Say, okay, because I would rather know now so I don't waste my whole day. He says, nope. So you get ready. You take an everything shower. You get completely ready, head to toe. 6 p.m., he sends you a snap, drinking a beer, saying it's going to be a long night at the parents', rough night. You say, so should I not have gotten ready to come over to your house? Mind you, it's an hour drive. He says, probably not. It's been a rough night. Whatever.
I just want to come on here and be real with y'all for a second. That, I know we joke around and kiki on here, but, there is a part of the single life where, it's not all glitz and glam and whatever. At times, sometimes, not all the time, this shit is very frustrating. It gets annoying, especially if you think you found someone and it's not your person, and then you have to put yourself back out there, be vulnerable again. It is annoying. It is frustrating. Sometimes you want to break your damn phone. You want to delete the apps. You want to block the numbers. You just don't want to do it, because especially if you've been single for a long time, I'm tired.
If you're tired of being alone and you've been alone for a long, long time, don't you think you should learn what men want and how to get a man if you don't want to be lonely anymore? No, they just try the same thing over and over and then complain on TikTok. Let me know if that is logical to you guys. Let me know down in the comments.
Tired. I'm tired. So yes, it comes with the freedoms, but sometimes this shit is...
I've realized that this is where you go to meet hot, rich, older guys. I don't have experience with hot, rich, older guys. I am curious, so I'm very...
Women that are single giving advice to other women where they can find rich guys. And even if that was true, I don't get why a man who would work all his life, work hard, not go out, be disciplined, and then spend his money on a woman that just wants his money. I really don't get it. Those to me are the biggest simps.
Can we get a simp chat? Simp! Observant. I'm open to discovery, you know what I'm saying? And by older, I'm not saying old. I'm just saying, everyone's always saying happy hour. Everyone's always saying hotel bars. At the end of the day, am I going to go to a hotel bar? Probably not. Everyone's always saying golf courses. Am I going to go to a golf course? I joke, but no, haven't been. And what it is lunch. They're not talking about lunch. But how come I was in an area yesterday where a lot of people are working, a lot of finance buildings, and I was taken aback by the lunch scene. It was really giving attractive 30s, 40s guys at lunch. And this is probably way more accessible in New York, but we live in LA. I don't know the scenes, but now I know. Go to a place where people are working and you hit those lunch places at noon.
Such a revelation, such a revelation. Who would have thought that people would go to lunch in the restaurants that are near their workplace? Who would have thought of that? Genius. Purely genius.
So let me get this straight. A man can't text you guys, what are you doing, because you got $2,000-$3,000 worth of monthly bills? I don't think you're really out here looking for like a real man, like an alpha man, a king, somebody who can teach you, guide you, lead you, somebody that you can actually build a foundation with, you know, get some genuine chemistry going. Y'all not looking for that. Y'all are out here looking for somebody to help you. Y'all are out here looking for a sponsor,
Yeah.
somebody to sponsor your lifestyle. Because I'm trying to understand, when did it become a man's responsibility to even give you anything during the dating phase? A man is not responsible for your monthly bills in the dating phase. You're not his woman.
Those are not men. Those are just simps. If you have to pay for rent for a woman and you just started dating, you're a simp.
And what makes you think that a man does not have his own bills, his own responsibilities? That is why a lot of you ladies cannot enjoy the dating phase, because you are out here dating for all the wrong reasons.
Ladies, if you want to be treated like a queen, treat your man like a king. It's really that simple. Example, my man is coming back from a week-long work trip. I'm on my way to the airport right now to pick him up in his truck that I got detailed for him, with also flowers, breakfast.
Flowers, to bring flowers to a man is just weird. I don't care about flowers. I'm not a woman. I really don't. I don't even care about gifts. I don't know, like maybe some people care about gifts. I don't care. If I really want something, I'll get it. If I don't have the money to get it, I'm sure you don't have the money to get it for me. And anything else that you try to give me as a gift, if I wanted it, I already have it. If not, I don't want it. So gifts are pointless to me. They're just stupid.
And coffee. It is really that simple. It is the little things that count. On top of loving them, respecting them, sleeping with them, treat your man like a king, you'll get treated like a queen. He'll forever love you. He'll forever respect you. He won't cheat on you. Wow.
This is what men want. And I know that a lot of women have a hard time hearing this because they always want the man to be doing more for her than she is for him. Because that power dynamic feels safe. But ladies, this is how, as a woman, you can get what you want.
Yeah, but you don't see in that video how many things he has done for her. Also, it's not just her doing for him. It's both of them.
If you're willing to reciprocate and sometimes give first, because somebody has to go first. If you can do this, you're going to stand out from most women today.
Okay, guys, it's time to answer a couple of questions. First question. How is it a guy's fault for not knowing? If no one tells you and all the women around you are not traditional anymore, how is a guy supposed to know? So this is about a video I made yesterday in which a guy was married for 12 years and everything was equal in that marriage, including paying everything, chores, everything. He started watching Threadwives on TikTok and he wanted his wife to be a Threadwife. Now, I said it's not okay to want to change a woman. You should have known from the start what kind of woman she is and not try to change her exactly how women try to change men after they start dating them. Nobody cares. If you want to leave, leave. But just don't complain that your wife is not a Threadwife when you chose a woman that wasn't a Threadwife from the start. How is this guy's, how is his fault? Because it's your job to know. When you go to a job interview, do they take you if you have no experience? Do they take you if you have no knowledge about the field that you're going into? No. So how can you go in blind, not knowing everything? Because it's the most important decision that you will do in your life. Because you have to be with that woman 40, 50, 60 years. How is it not his fault? If you're not an electrician and you don't know anything about electricity and you tamper with something in your house and you get electrocuted, it's not your fault, right? It's the electricity company's fault, right? It's not your fault. No, you should have contacted somebody that knows what they're doing. It's your fault. Stop blaming other people. Take accountability. I had a couple of girlfriends that were crazy, that I didn't get along with at all. We fought all day. It's not their fault. It's mine. I chose them. It's mine. I was stupid. It's my fault. Stop blaming other people for your decisions in life. Stop it. Maybe other guys are compatible with them. I wasn't. It's my fault that I chose them. Okay, let's go to the next question. As a woman who is against feminism, do you really think we're a lost cause in the West? Yes, yes, I really do. At one point or another, something will give, something needs to happen. When enough women are single, when everybody just goes crazy, something needs to happen at some point. But I don't know if that's 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. I don't know. But till then, I really think that most men are just not going to get married or are going to find wives in other countries. And in the West, there will be more and more and more lonely single women. And for me, that's good, because I will have lots and lots of videos to react to. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.